interact with the democratic process from the start. You know, I mean, society no longer needs a far off representative who doesn't understand what it's like to work for the middle class man, who hasn't spent any time at a 9 to 5 job, and for most of their life they've made $100,000+ a year. They're not in touch. They're not in touch with what we go through, and they don't care. And the problem with that is that you end up with the crap we have now. You end up with people doing whatever it is they want, whenever it is they want. You end up with corrupted justice system, a corrupted enforcement system. Hey, I mean, no joke. The Constitution doesn't matter anymore. It doesn't. You step foot into a criminal courtroom, it doesn't matter. Evidence in a criminal courtroom does not matter. Everything is so politicized, it's unreal. And that's just criminal court. You take civil court's more along the lines of the Constitution currently, and I'm glad for that. But if you look at it, it's broken. Look at the enforcement system. 9 out of 10 cops are dirty. 9 out of 10. And where do I say that from? Personal experience. Okay, what I've witnessed. I knew a cop that he was fresh out of the academy. Okay, was involved in one case, and that one case made him quit being a cop because of the level of corruption. When he came forward to IA, Internal Affairs, they threatened his family. He quit his job as a police officer, and he moved across the country. And crap like that happens every single day. And if you don't think it does, I encourage you to wake up. Every state of the union right now, you have laws that require zero evidence for conviction. Zero evidence for conviction. Which means all it takes is a person accusing another person, and that person goes to prison. The plea bargain system is illegal. It's not supposed to be in the criminal justice system. It's corrupt. I mean, when you commit jaywalking and they threaten you with life in prison, you know, I mean, it's not even a part of the justice system. It's a civil contract that you sign. But I digress. That's law. So the public voting system empowers citizens to correct everything I just stated. Everything. We could make evidence in a courtroom matter again. We could make a law that says if a politician that every year or every 4 years or whatever, that the financial assets of every single politician is examined and reviewed forensically. Okay? Meaning if you got $100 billion from, or if you got $1 million from Chevron, it's going to be found. Okay? And then you will be put in prison, period. There's no such law in the books, and certain laws need to be corrected. The tax code is crazy. Not only is it crazy, but there's no law that says you must pay taxes. It's unreal. But I mean, if you really look at it, the law of the land is, but that's not what we go by. Anyway, so all of this would end the corruption because citizens become a part of their democratic and republic process. It ends the corruption completely. It ends behind closed door deals. It ends the lobbying. It ends all of that. And people can still lobby. The lobbyist firms, oh yeah, they can still lobby, but they have to do it on the public people. Okay? It's a whole lot easier to bribe one person than it is 300 million. Okay? And Shell and Amazon and whoever else, whatever other big company is out there, they're not going to be able to bribe the citizens. I mean, don't get me wrong. Most citizens would take $10,000, $1,000, for their vote, but they have to pay for that. I mean, if we have to back them up when they fail, we should definitely get a part of the profits. I think that's something that every citizen would agree on. You know what I mean? If you want to make it a publicly owned company, all right, well now, because we have to bail you out, well now you owe us dividends. So not only that, but and increasing this or installing this in-home voting system would also allow many people who are unable to vote. And what I mean by that is you don't have to take time off of work. You don't have to, stand in long lines for hours. You don't have to do anything. If we require a voting terminal to be put in every home in America, okay, and that is secured and backed up with your ID card number, your ID number, and your social security number. You just verify that you're a citizen. Okay. And I have